Hello digital denizens, this is Karak from AngryCentaurGaming. Today's review is brought to you by Kris Jenner's book, How to Raise Some Fucked Up Kids by Being One Yourself, a book on parenting. Today I'm going to review Eidolon, or Eidolon, or whatever it's called, an indie game on Steam that dropped a couple days ago for the price of a movie. And well, that's about it, because candy's too expensive at movies. So here we go. Eidolon tells a tale of no one. So you don't know who you are, you just start in a forest and walk around and explore and find shit and eat mushrooms and fish and then walk around some more. In fact, exploring is the game, and it's not about you, or maybe it is about you, I don't really know, but if it is about you as you play, then I recently discovered I'm woefully inadequate at survival skills, and you'd be safer going into the national park with someone suffering from Alzheimer's and blindness than myself. But the real question on everybody's mind, is it a good game? Is this the kind of game that makes those who like indie games excited for its release, or does it miss the mark like Orlando Bloom's Overhand Right? Let's check it out. Graphics are up first. So, this is tripping balls. No, seriously, if you've never tripped balls, you should check this out because this game is like you're tripping balls the entire time. Great round circles for clouds, everything graphically represented like a third grader's paper cutout drawing, and then washed with a strange ethereal glow like Bob Ross got a hold of it from on high and said, "Happy trees live there, oh my god," and then just went completely fucking insane. The graphics are a mixed bag. They fit together, but they don't have the solidness of a basic Minecraft. Instead, everything down to the trees has a very ethereal feel to it. Sort of like you're walking through the movie Avatar, only it's Washington State, and the indigenous life doesn't want to have tail sex with you, it wants to eat you. Though basic, the world's flooded with atmosphere, from dark, forbidding forested areas to high peaks, and even mist coming through the mountain trees, though the mist is giant circles, which can make you think you're going absolutely batshit insane, or your graphics card saw the coding of the game, threw its hands up in the air and said, fuck it. Altogether, I liked it, but some people are definitely going to be turned away. Sound, music, and voice. Sound is good, though it dawned on me about halfway through that the sound of your footsteps is most assuredly some kind of device filled with rocks to mimic walking. Once that happened, the very loud footstep sounds actually really started to grate on my nerves. The first time I heard an elk bugle, I knew exactly what it was, and the first time my bobcat ate me, I knew exactly what that was, though I was late to recognizing the danger I was in like Bruce Jenner. Music, simply fucking phenomenal. Currently, this might be soundtrack of the year for me. I won't say it's worth 15 alone, but it is so close that I almost could say that. This is on par with some of the best soundtracks for games out there, and it's an ambient but always present companion, lending mood and atmosphere to every location as you travel, with acoustic instruments and all kinds of different natural sounds mixed together. Perfect atmosphere. So up next is gameplay. So seriously, you travel the land keeping yourself alive like a northwestern hippie would by eating mushrooms and blueberries and traipsing from area to area, exploring and sometimes finding little diary notes and old ruins. Imagine after an apocalypse where nature said fuck it and just killed everyone. The journals give a series of both heartfelt and ultimately haunting tales that had me genuinely question what had occurred within the game. For a game so basic and so lean in design, they really married up like that Coldplay guy who left Gwyneth Paltrow for Meat. Such a step in the right direction. Now while exploring, you eat food that can go bad, you can fall to your eventual death, you can starve, and you can also get attacked by animals that all look like they were rendered using a Casio calculator and an Atari 2600, but it fits. It really does fit together as one piece. While you're exploring, you find a map, and even the map is outstanding, obviously drawn by a 4-year-old with Tourette's. At first you think it's useless, but then you get a compass. Actually, you still think it's fucking useless, because it doesn't tell you where you are. Then you find something, some item or ruin or river, and you begin to understand somewhat where you are in the game. It was at this time I realized that no one should ever go camping with me. I got lost so many times I stopped counting, and every time I headed north, one of my legs must have been too short because I inevitably headed in the same direction as Justin Bieber's mental state. You have several non-obtrusive but impactful states as well, like sleeping, wounded, hungry, with each getting worse as you travel. However, the game delights in secret-like areas that heal you magically, and the ability to light a fire and go to sleep, which sets off one of the strangest moments in the game. The game goes black like you close your eyes, and some of the oddest, most mystical looking poetry is written on the screen. The first couple times I was like, what the fuck? Then after that I was still like, what the fuck? But the game truly revels in its mystery, and it helps that the area is massive. It also helps that the moment you begin to wonder if you're headed the wrong way or if you should turn around, the game sort of offers you some vista or new weather element or new location. It's simply outstanding in its pacing and has little regard for constantly feeding you something. Instead, it makes you go a bit hungry as you play. Then suddenly something new occurs and you see it, devouring it with your senses, only to feel barely satisfied and traipsing like a daisy in their hair freak looking for more. So what do you get with Eidolon? A journey through Bob Ross's fucking mind before he died is what you get. You get a game that's very long, it's huge in scope, unforgiving in its doling out of content, but also expertly crafted when it comes to the world's overall feel of mystery and darkness and foreboding. Now, as usual, I rate games on a buy, wait for a sale, rent, or never look at it again. Listen, for me, this is a buy, but the game is not for everyone. If you can handle serene and minimalistic gameplay that rewards discovery with long periods of suspenseful walking, then you could get it. Otherwise, this game is better to be picked up on a sale when its price is more palatable to a large majority of gamers. I, for one, will continue to explore the world and see what it has to offer. I will not, however, be offering wildlife survival or tracking classes anytime soon. So that's it. I'm returning to the wild. This is Karak from AngryCentaurGaming. Thanks for listening and watching. If you like the video, hit it like. If you dislike the video, hit dislike. Share it, keep it, forget it. It's all up to you. This is Karak signing out with the late spirit of our benefactor and Lord on high, Bob Ross. Peace out, bitches.